Welcome to another episode of Z's Corner. We are 302 days out from the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, and I wanted to come on here because I got an email this morning from the organizers giving me tips and reminding me if I haven't started planning for Paris 2024 yet, these are the things that I need to know and what I should do from now. I've already started planning, but tips, heads up for those of you who haven't, now is the time. So that email basically said airline routes are now open. When it lets you know like when train routes will be open from the major hubs in Europe to Paris. And of course, if you're within Paris for the games, there will be special arrangements for large groups of over 10. And they're going to let you know, you can sign up now to know when those advance tickets go on sale. And of course, there's a route planner, so you could kind of figure out how much time it will take to get from your accommodation to each venue, what route you should take to get there at the appropriate time for the events. Like a lot of information being given to people coming to experience France and of course Paris. And of course, there's an invitation to not only come for the games, but to stay. And after reading that email, it made me think, are we really serious about how we advertise Trinidad and Tobago and our tourism product? Because seriously, the planning that it takes to put together an email like that, customized email by the way, because my name was there in it, to everyone who is for an event that is catering for thousands of people. But not just the technology aspect of doing that, which for my friends who are, software developers, etc., is probably a relatively easy program to write, etc. But from the think about the people that you need to coordinate with. They need to coordinate with transportation. Who has to sit down and figure out the map and the route, and of course plan the services and list them out, etc., and make sure you're working with the major like train companies, etc., to know when the tickets will go on sale, so you could reliably inform people and provide a link to them that works so that they can start registering from now. 302 days out from the games, guys. Like, I don't know that I feel comfortable enough telling somebody who's not from Trinidad, who doesn't know anybody from Trinidad, to land here for any major events, including Carnival, and be like, you know what, you're going to have the best time. You don't need to know anybody. You don't need to know anything, and you will just have the best time. I don't even think that's safe, but here I am getting this email, and I honestly think if we are serious about becoming a destination for not just sports tourism, but for other types of cultural events, then we really need to get serious about how we plan things in Trinidad and Tobago. This is not Vicky-Vi, we start planning 3 months ahead of time. This is 302 days out, guys. And they know all this information already. I don't know that anybody who's coming to Trinidad for Carnival 2024 knows who the rideshare people are if they have never come to Trinidad before, because we don't have like a reliable public transportation system. So if you don't know the country and you don't feel comfortable renting a car, then you have to figure out how to hire a maxi and all these things. If you don't have a Trini in your crew to help you do all these things, are we serious? This has me wondering, how do these foreigners that we have coming here for Carnival every year, are they just like paying through their nose for everything, as far as I'm concerned? Because you're basically depending on ride shares and maybe the hotels arrange like services for people. But otherwise, you have to have at least one Trini in your crew who could help you navigate the system, right? Because, we don't have like a railroad system supposed to get from point A to point B. You can't plan, if you're staying in Hyatt from now, how to get to Brainwash, or a Caesar's Army Fete, or a Kes Fete or something. You can't do that from now. You can't. It's not possible. So are we really serious? Again, we recently hosted the Youth Commonwealth Games. It went off kind of thing. It was that Trinidad was able to host the event, but as I said, not without hiccups. And I really want us as a people to really get serious about not just getting to host the event and being excited that we got to host an event, but really get excited about the planning and what goes into executing a really top world-class event and understanding that there's information and details that you need to provide to people a year ahead of time so they can have the best possible experience. And until we start doing stuff like that, we're not going to be ready yet, as far as I'm concerned, to really have a solid tourism product that we can be proud of and that will help boost our foreign exchange in the long run. That's my 2 cents. Chime in the comments, let me know what you think. And of course, if you have tickets for the Paris Games and you're going, reach out to me, because we could link and make something happen and meet up and have like a Trini Lime while we're over there. I'm going to track and field and track cycling, so let me know. See you on the next episode.